Okay, I am in the DGB, the Digibug. Digibug. I've got to make some, somebody got pulled over. Oh man, the policy officer got somebody. Yep, that's nice. Oh yeah, nice fancy looking truck. Oh, that sucks, bruh. Anyway, yeah. How much is that gonna cost you? So I took the Digibug out today. My buddy, my mechanic, John. I went to grade school with John. Man, it's crazy. But he said he got the whole muffler thing fixed. You know, it was rattling. The heat shield was loose. He rigged it up for me and tied the muffler up so now it's not going to bounce around, make all kinds of noise when I hit bumps. Told him to look at the brakes because they're a little and he said, yeah, the rears could be replaced. You probably need to replace all of it. So I'm like, you know what? Just do it. Get it done. And then should be rocking and rolling again. Man. But yeah, I mean, it really doesn't need it. See, I can let stuff go like that. I've let it go before cars go where the brakes are just like... Heck, the first meetup, the happy hour live meetups that Lisa and I did was in Kansas City. It was, I think, Olathe, right outside of Kansas City at the, what is it? Chicago, what's the pizza place? The Chicago, Old Chicago. That's it. And Mitch and I drove there in the original Digibug, and the brakes all the way there needed to be replaced. And by the time I got home, I'm like, man, these things are about gone. Crazy. But yeah, I let things, I'll let it go a little longer than I should. So in this case, you know what? I like the car. I'm gonna do a little bit here and there to it, if you know, before it really needs it. And yeah, we'll do that. So he's gonna keep that for a few more days, and hopefully have that back by the meetup. Well, I'll have it back by the meetup. It's just what day. So I'm driving the Digibug anyway. The point is, I stopped and topped off the tank, and I did the mileage on how much I'd gone. Went about 200 miles. So I topped the tank off and did the math, 200 miles, how many gallons I put in, and I'm like, man, just over 24 miles to the gallon's all I've been getting. Terrible. But that's normal. I mean, if you're on the interstate, it's a little bit different, you know, but, you know, stopping and starting, you know, I go from home to town, and in town, I'm back and, you know, starting it up, stopping it, getting out, letting it run a little bit. But still, 24 miles to the gallon, that's ridiculous. For a car this size, it's only got a 2.0 in it. I mean, it runs good. It's pretty peppy, but man, that just seems ridiculous. Because the Silver Slipper, baby, being the diesel, that's why I like those 1.9 TDIs, because they just get great fuel economy. I mean, you know, it's been getting over since I changed all that stuff. I gotta check it again when I top it off, but I got 38, so this time I'm probably gonna hopefully get close to 40. But again, it's just putzing around. I'm not on the interstate, you know, so and that's a lot. That's a big difference from 24 to 38, and it might even be more than that, because on the interstate, I know I was getting 43, 4 miles to the gallon. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I remember driving a Ford Festiva and getting over 40 miles to the gallon. And this is back in the 90s. I mean, the fuel economy. I mean, you're telling me with all this technology that we have, we can't make more fuel efficient vehicles. No, we got to make electric vehicles or a hybrid vehicle. You know, it can't just be a freaking regular car that you put the rolling coal in. Man, I don't know, we're getting scammed. That's what I think. Total scam. So I went into Casey's because I had some free stuff. I got these nicotine pouches. You know, you get them free if you buy a can of tobacco. I'm trying not to use the tobacco much, but it's one of my simple pleasures. Yeah, that's the one thing that I haven't given up. I still like the little nicotine now and then. And I do. I like the long cut tobacco. My favorite is cherry flavored Skoal. Every time, you know, in the past when I've chewed tobacco, that's always the one I gravitate to. I like the wintergreen Skoal, long cut, but the cherry Skoal, there's something about it. It's just got that right flavor for me, that's what I crave. And, you know, once in a while I like to have a little dip. Is what it is. But the nicotine pouches are pretty good. I like those Alps. I should put a referral link. You know, maybe I'll get a discount. I like the Alps that I think Tucker Carlson's part owner or owns it. I don't know. But those are pretty good. You order them online and they're that expensive, because I went into Casey's and some of these, what was it, this freaking can is $7.49, but you know, I had discounts and stuff, so I got it really cheap. I mean, and you only get, I don't even know how many you get in here. The Alps you get 20. I know the Zins you only get, okay, there's 20 in this one. The Zins you only get 15 in it. It's just ridiculous how much it is. But it does keep you from, like, if you're a smoker, you know, you kind of get addicted to the nicotine. That's what you like. And then, you know, you're getting it from the smoking. Well, the smoking is really bad for you. So, actually, I should stop here real quick. The smoking's really bad for you, so, but you want your nicotine, so you continue to smoke. About hit the fence. Perfect. And so, you know, if you get these little nicotine pouches, then, you know, you might be more apt to not smoke as much, you know, because you're getting satisfied with the nicotine. And is nicotine that bad for you? I don't think it really is. The smoking definitely is. No doubt about it. And the chewing tobacco definitely is sitting there in your mouth. So, you know, it's probably not a good habit. Don't even start, kids. Bad habits. Don't start habits that you aren't going to do you any good. Yeah. These flies. I roll this down. Dang it. There's a nice cross breeze. Beautiful days. Going to be beautiful next week. Looking forward to the meetup. Friday, October 3rd, a week from today. In Metamora, Illinois at Hanover's Pub. Go to clintwestwood.net for all the details. Click the big link at the top. Yeah, but this fuel economy is really upsetting as far as what's going on there. Looking more into this, you know, whole CK incident that happened on September 10th. I mean, nothing adds up. No autopsy done on Charlie Kirk. I mean, this is all rigged, man. I mean, it's all a scam. Once again, it's, you know, so what's the motivation, I guess, is what it comes down to. You know, that what they're telling you is not true. Let's just say that. Definitely not true. Don't know what the real motivation is. I've got my ideas. I'm sure I'll spill them out on happy hour. But I think it's part of a larger plan, and it can be kind of dark and nefarious if you go down that road. But you know what? I'm past all that. Dog hanging out the window. I really don't care. Me hanging out the window. I shouldn't say I don't care. I am just not giving it energy. I'm trying not to even, because it's just so, because all it's for is energy hijacking and mind control. That's all it's for. And so you just separate from that stuff. It's just not worth it. Follow your own path. Do your own thing. That's what I do. I'm just done with worrying about what other people think. You know, really am. Just doing my own thing. And if you're an anchor, I'm cutting you loose. Basically is what it comes down to. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for the ancillary stuff, for the just the pecking and the, you know, and the questioning. It's just like, I am what I am. I am that I am who I am. And, you know, this is what I'm doing. I'm going down a path. And so, you know, that's what you do. You know, if people hold you back, don't let them hold you back. Maybe they shouldn't be in your friend group anymore. Man, this tractor is barely fitting down the street. I've never seen one so wide. Double wide tires. Holy it's gonna hit something. Ran right over that bush. Good Lord. I put my arm in the window because there might not be enough room. I could probably high-five the tire, watch it go by. It's about to come by. So, yeah, this thing's huge. You hear it? Pretty intimidating. It's like a big dinosaur. Look at that. And then the combine that picks the beans is coming by next. Wow, that's some equipment. Dang, that is heavy duty. It's amazing, you know, what has to happen right now. Look at it go by. It doesn't do it justice. The thing is huge. It's amazing the amount of money that it takes to be a farmer now. It's a corporate deal. You've got to have enough acres to be able to buy a piece of equipment like that. It's not just, you know, hey, I got an ox, you know, that kind of thing. No, it's a big investment, and there's a minimum amount of acreage that you're going to have to make that thing pay off. So I see it around here. You've got to. It's a business, man. It's you know, industrial farming. It really is. And then with technology coming out pretty soon, you're going to have all this equipment that's automated. I mean, it's been automated for 15, 20 years. I mean, you could go out there and see GPS located to where how much you're getting a yield per acre while you're doing it. And so I know a farmer who is using drones now to plant seeds. I think he said barley seeds, for the winter crop. He said, man, it's cheaper. It's more efficient. I mean, it just gets close to the ground, and it doesn't disrupt the ground like getting a tractor out there. Technology. A lot of the stuff's going to get automated, and it's going to make it easier to plant more acres. And you're going to be needing fewer people, and it's going to get more efficient, more profitable in those instances. But the inputs are always going up, the diesel fuel, for a lot of the stuff. But if you don't have to do that and you're using drones, I mean, then it's the electricity grid. Is that going to handle it? Well, you put up solar panels, I guess. Use up silver. Speaking of silver, $45 an ounce or something today. I don't even know if maybe it made it to 46. I don't know. Wild. But, you've got a resource that's in demand. And then when FOMO kicks in, fear of missing out, and people who don't have silver are going to start freaking out. I need to get some. Couldn't sell it to him at $20 an ounce. Nobody wanted it. Just like Litecoin. Nobody wants it at $100 or less. But, oh man, you wait until it goes to like 300, or hits the all-time high at 400, and then everybody's going to want it and say, oh man, I got to get some of that. It's just human psychology and human nature. Just keep repeating the same mistakes, man. Same mistakes. But it is what it is. All right. I want to quit ranting. No, it's a wonderful day. It really is. And make it a wonderful day if you feel like you're down or anything. It's like, it's your journey. It's your life. Create the happiness. Don't sulk around. Get out in the sunlight. Do something to invigorate yourself. Get around some people and just, have that energy exchange. I mean, I used to be, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm not leaving the house. There's too many idiots out there. I don't want to deal with it. But I'll tell you what, changed my attitude. I've changed my attitude in this past few months and this year, last 6 months specifically. And I've had help. I've had people wake me up, and inspire me to be better and to activate myself. And I'm so appreciative that, the people who are in my life have come into my life. And it really helped me to take a turn. And I woke up and realized, I'm not living the life I want to live. I'm not following my path, completely. Not following it all, in fact. And I need to change. And that's what I've done. I made changes. And you know what? I'm so thankful and grateful that I have. And really, it's by interacting with good people. And so get out there and find new good people, more good people, and get around them. And the thing is, they'll gravitate to you. And that's really what it is. I mean, you're going to call that in. You're going to call that energy in. So if you got a bad attitude, you're going to have negative people around you. They're going to find you. If you have a good attitude, you'll be surprised how things work out. You really will. All right, I love you all. I really do. Putting that good energy out there. Be that light. Be that lighthouse. Either way, put the light out or be that lighthouse and draw the light in and make the world a better place. Manifest beauty. Find truth. Uncover it. Incorporate it into your being. Resonate with it. I love you guys and gals especially. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you on Happy Hour with the lovely Litecoin Lisa. Another ray of sunshine in my life. And so click the link for her channel below. Join us around 5:30-ish. And then I'll probably do a little space later. I'll be in the house and we'll just have a nice chill space, leading up to the Westwood event. Looking forward to it so much. All right, I love you all. Have a wonderful Friday and see you in the chat on Happy Hour on the lovely Litecoin Lisa's YouTube channel. All right, trust yourselves. You got all the tools.